bad man out and stunting. Kyle them tick like dumpling.
Ready? This is DJ Blue.
Action ready for the thumping.
Oh, you mean?
Fresh like Portland, eh?
Back to Weekend Smile, guys. Now, every day we get a chance to shape the lives of our children, which includes helping them to find their voice. Author Kimberly Everett-Solomon is doing just that with her book, Piglet and the Missing Oink. Good morning. How are you?
I'm very well.
Now, Piglet and the Missing Oink. Talk to us about the inspiration behind the book, Kimberly.
All right. So I needed this as a tool, essentially, to start conversations with my 4-year-old about grief and loss.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I realized that there's not much of this kind of content on the local market, and I just wanted to provide that.
Mm-hmm. I want to ask you though, why a pig? Why choose the pig to be the character in this story?
All right, so pigs are proven to be emotional characters. They are said to cry.
Yeah.
Just right.
So they emote. Yeah.
Pretty much.
And it was very important to spark some form of conversation with your child.
Right.
Kind of probably explain to them that, listen, these kind of emotions are healthy, they're normal, and everyone has to deal with them at some point in time.
Correct.
So tell us, how long did it take you to put all of this together?
All right, so I had a very short deadline because I applied for the Jamaica Made Christmas Expo. So between writing the book, getting it read by the editor, proofread, layout, character design, printing, 3 months in total.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think
It's gorgeous though.
It is.
That really
so
well
much.
put together.
Thank you so much.
I mean, we were actually looking through the book. And
We read
read
the
it.
story.
Yeah, we read it, and we're actually quite touched by it. But how do we help children find their voice? And how important is it for us as adults to assist children in finding their voice?
All right, so children come into this world and they're blank slates.
Right.
So we as parents, guardians, relatives have the, I would say, responsibility to guide them. With the Missing Oink, Piglet, who is the character, goes through these 5 stages of grief.
I was just about to talk about that.
Right, when he realizes that the thing that makes him so special is gone.
Which is his oink.
Right.
Oink.
How can a pig not oink?
Right.
And so, of course, he went through feeling shocked at first and sad,
Right.
questioning himself, which
Correct.
I got. And then it moved to anger, which you actually brought forward in the book, and I was very happy.
And
for
even
that.
with the graphics
yeah,
as
the graphics,
well.
you know. So he felt he was a dark, warm
Exactly,
feeling, and so you
exactly.
express what that's like. So that can even prompt a discussion between a parent and their child.
Exactly.
Hey, how do you think you would feel if you lost something that made
Right.
you special?
So,
and then it went to an acceptance of
Correct.
sorts. But what I find most interesting is he never found his oink back in the end.
Right, I was just going to actually read like 2 pages from the
Go
book,
ahead.
right? So you mentioned the anger. You want me to start there? Or
No, you can start at the.
you want me to start at
the other one?
at
the other page.
Okay.
After the anger.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Okay.
right
Yes,
here.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So a pig with a snout that doesn't oink? This is madness, no doubt. Then along came a sheep he had never seen, who sat down beside him smiling as if she knew the deal. I don't want to continue. I can't go too. All right, so fine. So tears filled Piglet's eyes because he would normally scream hi, but his missing oink meant a missing voice, and he hung his head and silently cried.
That's the other level of grief right there. So now we've gone through the anger.
Right.
Now we're at the emotions of crying. We've moved beyond that.
Right.
And then what's the next level? The next level is
Where are we now, Keith?
Piglet wasn't alone because Piglet
That's
didn't
where you
know.
are.
He found a friend
Yes.
that was similar to him.
Yes.
And
Right.
guess what? After, even though they didn't find their oink
Or their bleat.
or their bleep,
You have to read what it says.
I loved how it ended.
Right.
Because what? What does it say?
Hearts and hands speak just as boldly as oinks and bleats.
Yeah, there you go. So it doesn't matter. We all go through grief at some point in
Right.
time or another. And so if you're going through grief and I'm going through grief and we're 2 completely different persons, we go
Right.
through the same emotions, the same process.
Correct.
But in the end, we can be there for each other.
Right.
I love it.
Right.
So where
No.
can persons get the book? Give us all the information on how we can
Okay,
get the book.
so persons can follow the page on Instagram. It's at The Missing Oink. Also, we will be at Jamaican Made Christmas today at AC Hotel, myself, as well as 8 other female writers, as well as a host of other vendors. So persons can head on down to AC Hotel. The admission is $1,200. That gets you $1,000 worth of vouchers to spend with anybody.
Okay.
So just come on through, say hi. You can get your book signed
And of
as
course,
well.
this can be a fabulous Christmas gift. Early
Correct.
Christmas gift, right? For whoever you have in your family,
Right.
whoever has a child in your family. But you actually mentioned that this is the first of many to
series,
come.
yes.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about that. What else can we expect from you with this Missing Oink series?
All right, so Piglet now has this new life to live and get accustomed and adjusted to. The following series will explore sign language and the possibilities. It will be a brief introduction to sign language as a tool to communicate. So I think it will go from there into many different facets because truly this book was created with love to be a tool for parents, guardians, relatives, and to build that conversation and relationship as it relates to just adjusting and being different.
And I think that with these books that you intend to put out, and even this one, it's actually helping to fill a gap, a missing gap. Because as you mentioned, Keeks, like
Conversations have to start from early.
yes, and
True.
many times when we read these books, they're like fairy tales and they end like fairy tales, but life isn't always a fairy tale, and we probably have to teach them that
From early.
early.
And I just want to make reference, even this week I had to take my sons through the whole aspect of death,
Right,
losing a loved
grief.
one. And so I had to explain to them that while it is that you might be grieving in this particular way, it can't compare to the level that someone else's daughter might be grieving at the loss. So we all have to grieve in a different way and grieve on different levels, but you can't allow your grief to kind of like
Overshadow.
overshadow what the other person is
True.
going through. So you just have to put it into perspective, you know. So
Okay.
I think you're doing an amazing job.
Thank
by
you
the
so
way.
much.
Thank you so
You
much.
are.
As a
Thank
mom
you.
and a fellow author, rock on, and I'm looking forward to seeing the follow up.
Yes.
Thank you so
we
much.
really are.
All right, guys. So author of Piglet and the Missing Oink Oink Oink, Kimberly Everett-Solomon. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for
and all the
having
best
me.
today at AC Hotel.
you so much.
Yes,
There
all
we
right,
go.
guys. We're
All right,
going to go
guys.
to a break. We soon come back.